Electric bikes are popular today, with more and more people are getting out and riding when they may not have ridden before. Most of these bikes are fairly utilitarian, with lots of wires, big heavy batteries, and a heavy bike. But Velotric has changed that at an affordable price. So, one major issue is clearly addressed. Hello, this is Matthew Miller, aka Palm Solo, coming to you with the Velotric Thunder 1. Now, in the past, I've reviewed the Velotric Discover and the Velotric Nomad. One was a cruising, commuting kind of bike. The other one was a fat tire bike that was great for trails and that kind of thing. This bike, as you can see here, doesn't even look like an electric bike. It's sleek, it's beautiful, it's got everything you're thinking of in a regular bike, but this is actually an electric bike. The battery is integrated into this frame piece. Now, I did talk to the Velotric folks, and there is a way to replace the battery. If you need to replace that battery in a few years, you can contact them and they can help you with that replacement. We won't worry about that right now. I've only been riding it for a few weeks here. But the key thing is, on this bike, it's 36 pounds. I can pick it up with one arm, lift it up, no problem. Now for me, this is important. I ride my bike on the Sounder train and to and from work, and I need to lift it and carry it up the stairs. I can do this with this bike with one hand, and then with two hands, of course, is very easy. Not too many electric bikes can I pick up with one hand. Most of them are very, very heavy. 36 pounds on this bike. This bike also has some pretty interesting technology. There is a little pad right here that's a fingerprint sensor, and that fingerprint sensor, you can use it to unlock the bike. And then when you use the pedal assist selector, the ring around the fingerprint sensor changes colors to let you know what level you are at. It also has this little smart area here where it has GPS tracking and an integrated GSM SIM card for anti-theft and tracking. Now that comes with a couple year subscription, is included in the bike, and then we'll find more details out later about whether you need to renew that subscription. It has a 350 watt rear hub motor. It's a class 1 bike. There's no throttle on board. It does have various levels of throttle assist. It will get you up to 20 miles per hour. And as a guy who's 245 pounds, I can tell you, it does get you up to 20 miles per hour, even somebody of my size. Now, I have a very, very steep hill, and one of the tests of my bikes is to see if that bike is going to help me pedal up that hill. I've tried a couple of other bikes before. I tried the Carbon Utopia that only has a single speed. I cannot get up that hill with a single speed bike. This bike has 8 speeds with the Shimano gears, and it gets me up the hill. Now, it is a bit of work. I've slowed down to about 5 miles per hour, but I can get up the hill with this bike, mainly due to the hub motor and the lightness of the bike itself. It has a torque sensor with torque provided up to 45 Newton meters. It has the VeloPower E35 Plus drive system to monitor and use those torque sensors to help you out. And the range, they say, is about 70 miles. Now, a person of my size, and depending on the roads that I'm riding on, I'm probably not going to get up to 70 miles. However, I've ridden it all week to work with no problems at all. It is a very comfortable bike. It's a pretty straight handles. The grips are fairly comfortable, but there's not a lot of ergonomics to the grips. They are rubber. The seat is a bit hard. That's the one thing. If I keep this as a daily commuter, I'm going to have to replace this seat. It's nice for exercising here and there, but it's not comfortable for super long rides for me personally. And as you can see, it is a beautiful color. There's some ombre color in here. This is the frost blue color, or the frozen blue color. It also comes in a crystal black color as well. Now, there is no display on this bike. It does come with a mount right here. So everything is controlled with the fingerprint sensor, and then the throttles, and then there's a light button as well. The pedal assist levels and the light there. It also has a mount. Now this mount, I looked at it when I first came, and I'm like, this mount seems very interesting. Turns out the mount is the same mount that is used by Garmin on their devices. So I simply took the Garmin little bike computer that I have, snapped it in, and now I've got a Garmin bike computer integrated with a bike. It's designed for your phone, and it does come with a stick-on phone adapter. And then I found on Amazon there's a phone adapter that wraps some rubber around your phone, so you don't have to actually stick the sticker on your phone. The mount's interesting. It does have a smartphone app to fully control and customize the bike, monitor your rides, show you how fast you're going, all of that. I personally like having the Garmin mounted there. I also have a Garmin radar on the back that I can use when I'm riding. So it's up to you, but it's nice to see there's an integrated mount in there as well. The price of this bike is $17.99, and it comes in two sizes. There's a medium size for people that are 5'6" to 6 foot, and a large size if you're 5'10" to 6'5". This one happens to be the large size, and I'm 6'1", and it fits me just perfectly. Has a lot of room still in the seat if I want to go higher. So, if you're looking for a lightweight bike that looks like a regular bike, I mean, look at this. There's barely any wires. There might be less wires on this bike than a regular bike, to be clear. But we've seen these before from other manufacturers, and they cost thousands and thousands of dollars. This one is pretty affordable at $17.99, and sometimes there's sales as well. It's definitely one to consider if you're looking for a bike to get around town, right? It's a decent commuter bike. Of course, it does need fenders and some other things for commuting. There's no room for packs or racks and things like that. But you could use this as a regular bike and not even turn on any of the pedal assists. And it's perfectly functional as a regular bike. And then if you want some electric assist, it works that way. So it's a great standard bike replacement. Get you around real quick. And again, it's so light, you're going to want to carry this thing up and down stairs or around your house or apartment and anything like that. So, thanks to Velotric for sending the Thunder 1 along to test out. And thank you everybody for watching.